Anyway, hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast. For today, we are talking about episode. Oh, that's not on the right
It
screen
was
at
called
all.
Caveman.
It was, yes. Well, we were talking for the savvy listener and watcher. You'll notice that
Abby.
we're talking about the exact same shit we talked about in the Arc episode, which, considering I'm wearing the same shirt for 2 weeks in a row, might be difficult to say for sure, but not really. Anyway, yeah, we're talking about episode 20 of Ultraman Orb. Uh, I am Nick. With me are Alex and Josh.
Hello.
And today, we're talking about some really good character work for fucking Juggler. Like, this is such a Juggler heavy episode, which I fucking love. Because we've had like a lot of like lighter on the Juggler episodes recently.
There's been a couple where he's just not in it at all.
Yep.
I thought for the faintest of moments we were going to get a team up.
No.
I thought he was gonna get the light.
I was ready for it.
No, he's not there.
Yeah, everybody knows Juggler is better than Guy anyway.
I mean, that is a thing that he does bring up at one point.
You're going to believe him?
Yes. I don't have good taste in men or women, apparently.
I believe that.
We don't need to adjudicate this right here, right now.
Yeah.
But I am a good judge of character, and Juggler says something to me. I can fix him.
I mean, he is a well-dressed man with not a sword anymore.
Yeah, no, they just start off with him just getting his ass whooped.
Yep. Well, we also get flashbacks to when he met Don Nostra and his syndicate. And then immediately, Guy shows up.
I kind of forgot this guy. If it wasn't for the last episode, I kind of thought this guy died. I forgot all about him.
Honestly, he is pretty easily forgettable, which is kind of good because then when he shows up, you're like, oh shit, yeah, I completely forgot about that guy, but he didn't die. Like the other ones died, but not him.
Not yet.
And he's so much stronger than Juggler now.
Yep. And
or that's what he wants us to think.
And he looks like a giant tentacle that came to life.
I like this guy now.
Yep. He's just a light up tentacle.
You're identifying with all kinds of characters this week.
Yep. He's also got a cool sword that used to be Juggler's, but not anymore.
Yeah. And he's got gun hands like Guns Akimbo.
Yep.
Did we see Juggler lose that sword? Or is it just like, haha, it's mine now?
I think the implication, considering how... I think the implication is they fought between last episode and this episode.
Yeah, I think so.
And
okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss something. Yeah, I didn't want to pull a Josh and watch next week's episode.
No.
That hasn't happened in like 2 weeks.
That's not a good reflection on the board. Like days since board you've got going on over there.
Yep. Yeah.
Just saying.
Chronic manga reader.
So yes, we have.
I like it.
We have like the little interaction where Guy shows up to save Juggler because they're still besties, and Juggler's like, "All right."
It's such the good guy trope. Like, I hate you, but I can't allow you to die. I am Batman.
And Juggler's like, all right, cool. Well, thanks for not letting me die. I'm going to try to ruin your life later.
And also probably kill countless people. It's your fault.
Yep.
You're still coming to Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, we'll be there.
Yep.
Imagine they have Thanksgiving together.
I imagine like every now and then they like go out and like buy a sandwich or something. And they're like, fucking hate
it's
you.
It's like the contract in Pirates of the Caribbean. Like once every 23 years, they have to like go and get a beer.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, what'd you get? I got an Italian. What'd you get? You got a Philly
Spicy
cheesesteak.
Italian.
You waited all this time for that?
All right.
Yeah,
Well.
but it's a Chipotle chicken Philly
Ooh. Yum.
from
Yeah. Then
Jersey Mike's,
it's been hot
and then
minutes
it's
anyway.
ruined.
I've had
Yeah.
some good
Then
Jersey Mike's.
Naomi's going to work and she runs into Juggler who passes out on her, which she acts like shocked, but I feel like she's met him so many times. She should have pushed him away the second she saw who it was.
I mean,
Like this
look at
dude
him though.
straight up tried to kill her.
I mean,
He's got
maybe
bad
she.
taste in men. I think.
I'm just saying she can't deny her great grandfather. So
Hmm. Sorry, I got to the
What
point
happens
where
next?
they fuck.
the SSP show up because Naomi calls them, and Jed is like sitting in the chair, and Uncle just like gets in and straddles behind him.
Like this did not do good things for his character. I'm just gonna say.
No, this did amazing shit for his character. He is way too comfortable hanging out with this
Hmm.
kid.
You're a little tense here right now, huh?
Yep.
Let me get that. Oh, what? Sorry.
And I love that like Jed is just like, well, all right, I guess this is happening again. Like, how many times has this happened before where Jed is just okay with it now?
You know what the worst part is?
This is just Uncle.
Yep.
I watched
But
this on YouTube again, obviously.
Hmm.
And every episode has been fine. This episode, though, they blurred so much out.
Okay,
Not
weird.
like actual like
like products
blood or
or
anything. No, they just put a random blurred bar in random scenes.
oh, that's to
Yeah,
fight the
it's
copyright.
yep.
Yeah, but only on this episode.
Hmm.
Not very inventive.
Again, like it's the little moments where Uncle just does the most batshit stuff that no one talks about that I love. Uh,
They talk about it to his wife.
his wife that we will never meet. We know she exists, but they'll never speak to her.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So then Shin does his computer shit and finds out that the peanut ship is back, and they think that she's been abducted by aliens. Because she kind of has been, just not that alien.
Have we established that Guy and Juggler are aliens? Has that
Uh,
been established?
it's not like straight up established, but that's like it's very common for ultras to be aliens. Like I can only think of a few that aren't. Like specifically, I can think of.
I mean, aren't they all aliens because they come from like a different galaxy and they need a human host?
Omicron
Isn't that like the
Persei
premise
8.
of
I
most of
mean,
them?
there's like 6 that aren't that. No, 7 that aren't that. But 7 over a like 60-year run. I mean, that's like the majority of them are aliens. And it's safe to assume, like, considering how the aliens know who Juggler is by name, it's safe to assume that he's an alien. Because they talk, like, when they Don Nostra's syndicate talk about him for the first time, they know who he is, and they know he used to be a warrior of light.
He used to be an Ultraman.
We were on the same team.
Yep.
Except for I was better.
Hmm. So yeah, Naomi dresses his wounds, and then she wants to go get help. He's like, "No, hold up. You're gonna hear this sad backstory I have.
I have exposition for you.
I'm gonna tell
You
you,
must know.
we're like 20 episodes in. Someone needs to know my background at this point.
We've it has been 20 episodes and we don't know about him.
Yep. And then guy's walking around and he runs into the SSP and he's doing that thing he does where he wears his duster without putting his arms through the sleeves.
It's so cool.
That way he can show off that he's got muscular arms.
Just so cool.
I mean, we all know that we would do that if we could pull it off.
Maybe.
Yep.
I know
I
I
don't-
would. Okay,
I
I'll
don't
speak
do-
for myself. I know I would.
Yep.
I do, but with a Wrangler jacket.
It's only cool if it's a duster.
I'm gonna be honest. The amount of times I look at guy and think you're like this close to being a cowboy is fucking ridiculous.
Can we get a
I
cowboy like Ultraman?
I want his hat so bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want. I want Ultraman, but set in the Old West.
You're probably not getting
I think
that,
that
but
would work. That would totally work.
you're not gonna get that, but you will get. If I ever make you
Unexplored.
guys watch Trigger, you'll get like a space pirate Ultra.
Yeah, but just imagine his transformation device is a revolver and he has to spin it.
That would have been cooler than what they gave him. Anyway, yeah, we get some conversation between Guy and the alien Metron Tarud, where he's like, "Yeah, listen, I'm gonna kill Juggler. Don't get in my way, or I'll kill you too. He's a dickhead, and I'm gonna kill him." So yeah, and then Tarud leaves to go get him because his peanut-shaped saucer found him.
No, not the peanut saucer.
Yep, the good old
God,
peanut
It is
saucer.
so peanut shaped, yeah.
Yep.
Who forgot the peanut sauce?
Don't forget the peanut sauce.
Yeah,
Yep.
not the peanut saucer.
Then we get Juggler talking to Naomi
Ah.
about to avoid being spotted, and then he gets into his backstory.
Yeah, about how he's her great grandfather.
Now he's just like, do I press X to skip or is it
Yep.
start?
No, but I love it's like, yeah, we were like on the same team at one point. I was better.
I
than
wanted
him.
them to have like a Power Rangers flashback here. I was disappointed.
Where they just do several like backflips.
Yeah. What did you hear?
I don't know.
That's
I heard
obviously what
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
Mhm.
Battle the Ooze or whatever it was called.
Good old Ivan Ooze.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then we get the worst outfits ever
Mm-hmm.
for our Power Rangers.
Yep. Yeah. Then Juggler's like, yeah, the light chose him. I was pretty pissed off, but then I realized like darkness is pretty powerful too. It's pretty badass.
Yeah, I could be a dark Ultraman.
This close, like this close to getting there.
A Mega Man.
Yep.
That's what we'll call him.
Aren't there bad Ultramen?
Oh yeah, 100%. No, like there's giants of darkness too. He just never becomes one.
Yeah. Because he has too much light left in him.
I mean, kinda. Like, let's be real here. This dude is like clearly evil as fuck, but
And in love with Guy.
Naomi brings up a good point because we get the flashback to him like talking about how there's like darkness in her heart, and she's like, if there's darkness in my heart, there's probably light in yours still too. He's like, I was trying to tell you this story to fuck with your head, and now I'm like a little bit upset that you might be onto something here.
God, you're just like him.
Can you
why I
stop
had
it already?
That's why I had to fuck your great 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 grandmother and become your great 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 grandfather.
Yep.
Put that darkness in your heart.
Then Metron shows up and uses Gatling guns.
Okay, first of all, I love these guns. Wrist guns are so cool.
Oh, yeah.
They make no sense, but I love them.
I mean, they make about as much sense as wrist blades. Like, no matter what, like if you're Django Fett or Altair, like you're endangering your hand.
No. See, I got one, and I can just do the this,
Is
and
it
it pops
actually
out.
spring activated?
Yeah.
I got one back in the era of Assassin's Creed 1, and
Yeah.
it's manual.
Oh God.
Jesus.
But it's really cool. It's too bulky to be anything realistic, but it was still cool at the time. I mean, what? Assassin's Creed was like 2006?
Yeah, but you know what it didn't have? Kaiju, so I'm really happy they started adding that in our historically inaccurate Assassin's Creed games.
When did we get Kaiju?
Are we getting one in the new one?
No, we had it in Origins, we had it in the Greek one,
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. So I haven't played I haven't played the
and
newest generation.
even Valhalla.
Oh, okay.
That
So
makes
never
sense.
mind. Oh my God, does that mean we're gonna cover God of War?
Maybe.
Maybe Doom.
Maybe Dune.
I know that
Emperor Godworm?
I will just say that if we cover Doom, I know that one of the devs watches our Doctor Who streams.
Oh, wow. That's
So,
fancy.
so we're gonna need to get that one right. If we do Doom, we're gonna need to get that one right. Like I will have to do full on research, and I'm not prepared for that right now.
Matter of fact, if you're watching this one as well, you can just join in and give us all the information.
Yeah, we will gladly have you on.
I wouldn't hold my breath for that. Also, he watches on Twitch, so
That's fair.
Well,
We
you know
will
what?
stream specifically that day for you, good sir.
I am not committing to making that episode yet.
Yes, we are.
No. Do
We're
you
gonna
understand how long that lore is? I'm gonna have, oh my
Yes.
God.
No, we're only gonna go over the movie.
The second
Oh, God.
animated movie, Annihilation.
I'm not even aware of that. I'm aware of the fucking Dwayne Johnson vehicle.
Oh no, Annihilation is worse.
Hell yeah.
A lot worse.
Yeah. So then Juggler shows so Guy shows up, saves
Stop.
Juggler again. And then the alien Metron transforms into a giant.
Stop.
And Guy has to transform into Hurricane Slash, which is at this point my least favorite form of his.
Yeah,
I don't
me
know, I
too.
kinda like
By
him.
far.
I don't
Better than
hate it. I just think it like
Fire Tauros.
see
Oh, I didn't mention it earlier, but
Mhm.
who was I the only one who really wanted Shin to do the something search people thing when he had like the camera's attention? When I think that was before when they found out that Naomi had been kidnapped.
I
You
mean,
remember that
someone
bit?
should have done it. Someone should
Someone
have.
should have done that. Shin literally like he mugged for the camera and he's like, "She's been kidnapped." I was like, "Please do the something search people."
Yep.
I
Someone
forgot to
should
mention
have.
that. Go on.
Her mom
And
just randomly shows up to do it and then leaves.
I would have loved that too.
I would have totally accepted that.
I want her mom back because she was great.
Yep.
I want her only if she's willing to do espionage level suits. Okay.
Yes.
That was by far like the espionage. Oh, I was espionage level sunglasses and mustache.
Yep.
Turns out she was the uncle all along.
Bro, if this is gonna turn into that Twin Peaks twist where the lady was the Asian businessman all along, I'm so here for it. And I don't know if I'll need to watch any other media after this. It'll just be perfect.
Yep. Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. He likes this more than what's that one show?
Go ahead. What did I say? He wants to
One-
burn me, but he didn't
that,
listen to
that
me.
one really bad 4-season show that
That's
got taken off of Max.
definitely not 4 seasons, as far as I know. Oh, savage. Okay, never mind. I realize where you went with that one now.
The best part is, if you just act like you forget about the name, it gets him really upset. Worst first season opening ever.
Oh, that is brutal.
You have to. You honestly, like, come on. That had to hurt to say. Come on.
I can't say it on camera. I gotta stick with it now.
Yep.
He knows he enjoyed that as well. You plumbed the depths to fuck with me. That one was rough.
I know.
That one hurt. That one, like,
Oh,
you definitely took damage doing that one.
Mhm.
worth it.
Fuck you.
Fucking love Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know, right? Literally the whole, like, Ed Harris though.
Oh,
Ed
dude,
Harris.
so good.
Dude. Ah. All right. Sorry. We'll talk
No,
about
you're
that
good.
later.
You're good. No, so then we get the fight with Hurricane Slash versus the alien Metron, where Guy is just kind of wrecking shop at first. And let's like I want to say this right now. If the ship didn't come in to back him up, he would have beaten the alien Metron without going into origin mode.
Yeah, he seemed like he was doing much better this week than we've seen him ever since we found the Belial card.
Yep.
Adios.
But you also have to remember, like, this is a guy that was like an early to mid-season threat that just showed back up.
So he's
I-
not a threat
yeah.
at all anymore.
Yep.
Do you think we're gonna get Belial again?
I mean, like, what do you mean, like actual Belial?
No, I meant
Just
Yeah.
the fusion.
yeah,
The Thunderbreaster form? Yeah, we get it again.
yeah.
I'll let you know
Okay.
that right now. Like, it shows up again in something, and actually a few things. Yeah. So then the SSP find Naomi's bag, and they're like, "Oh, hey, there's the flying saucer. I wonder if she got kidnapped by aliens. We should probably go chase after it." And that's
Let's go.
most of their contribution to this fight. Then Guy's fighting alien Metron. He's using his like energy like gun blasts, and Guy's just standing there spinning his fucking trident around, blocking all the shots.
Swinging a chain.
Swinging
Yep.
a chain. You got to put more tang in your voice when you're doing it.
Yeah, swinging a chain.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's the waiver too.
Yep.
I activated your doggo.
It isn't until
No.
the ship shoots him from behind that he has
No.
to change into origin. And
He
then we
probably
get-
didn't have to, anyways. He's just like, okay, might as well.
Well, now there's two things shooting me. I've got to escalate this.
Yeah, by making a freaking tornado in the middle of town.
Yep. Which,
Stop.
I mean, like, valid.
You do what you gotta do.
Yep.
Like, protective Earth kind of shit.
Yep. Uses, like, energy slashes and then uses his wind attack. I also love the jump attack of Metron, where he's in the air just firing down as he flies towards him.
Take this rain of death.
Yep. Like, it, for some reason,
It was very,
makes me...
very Dante.
See, I was thinking, like, you guys remember that movie Machete?
Machete?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
I know
I feel like
I
it
know
should
what
have
you-
been in that, like, it's like that scene with the fucking motorcycle from the trailer for
Oh,
2.
just a.
Just like him flying through there. "Gah!" Then he kicks his ass, and he dies in front of the sunset.
And then we find out.
he gets a bit of dialogue there, though, or monologue, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, we find out he's actually Earth's greatest hero.
Yep.
He's just been trying to protect it from Juggler.
I mean, kind of. Like, he's more sympathetic than he should be. It's just Juggler is so fucking charismatic that you kind of root for him a little bit.
Oh, I'd root for Juggler no matter what. If he was trying to kill the world, I'd vote for him.
Also, I love to bring this up when it happens. The color timer never started blinking for Guy, so he had plenty of time left.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yep. Then Juggler gets his sword back. It's like, all right, cool, I got my sword back. He can fuck off now. This is the only reason I hung out with you. I'm a male manipulator. I only hung out with you so I could get something cool. Now you don't matter anymore. Which is 100% the vibes that he was giving off in this episode.
Oh,
then
God, yeah.
Yeah, then we get
He's
all
just
these...
a big fat user.
Yep. We get all these flashbacks to all the scenes where, like, he's with her, and, like, he's just giving these shit-eating grins anytime she's not looking at him, like,
I'm evil.
I'm causing so much chaos right now. Aren't I a stinker?
Yeah, no kidding.
Aren't I a stinker?
Just a stinker.
Yep. Like, I also just love the way he's, like, he's emoting so much, like, obviously with his face, but, like, the sword, too, like, the way he's holding it, where he's like...
Also, the voice acting is
Oh, dude.
just...
It's top-notch. Like, everything about this
yeah.
scene. Like, I'm at the a little bit into the 19-minute, and, like, the part where he's just, like, gripping the sword by just, like, his thumb and index finger as he's laughing at her for her helping him, like, it's so good. He's like, yeah, thanks to you, I got my sword back. Like, this is the only reason you fucking matter, is so I can get what I need.
I mean, it's so Juggler.
Oh yeah, he's like, yeah, no, all I had to do was give you a sad backstory. Like, girls like you, all they need to hear is something tragic from a guy, and, like, they go swooning.
Then, for some reason, he pulls out her underwear and gives it back to her.
Sure, why not?
Somehow think that was a hanky.
Yep. And the SSP
Yeah, now when
show.
I first watched this, till I realized what it was on the ground, like, okay, this took a turn.
Yep.
This took a turn.
I apparently we watched too much anime.
I mean, I wouldn't be too weird for Dan to Dan, yeah.
I knew that was coming up.
It's so good. Yeah, the SSP show up and they're like, hey, we were worried about you because you went missing. You also
We didn't
dropped your
bother
bag.
looking.
Yeah, we ran around and we found your bag. Your uncle sat behind me and it was really weird, but I'm too afraid to say anything.
It was weird at first, but now I like it.
I love that Jeddah also runs out of battery as he was filming, so he can't get the saucer. Yet another classic Jeddah blunder.
It's like Jeddah's
really
worst character.
I want him to revisit holding the camera backwards again.
Yep.
How do you make that mistake? It's clear.
I love that Uncle straight up calls him out, like, how the fuck does it run out of battery halfway through every time you use this camera? You need to check that shit again before you use it.
I mean, you've been there with, like, a phone that's had, you've had for three or four or some odd years, and the battery is just shit now.
Yep.
We've all had a laptop like that, I imagine.
Oh, I have a laptop like that right over in the other room.
Oh yeah, right there's mine. Like
Yep.
if it's not plugged in, even if it's fucking off, it'll drain.
Yep. Yeah. Then what?
All
Guy
my
comes
stuff
in.
runs all right right now, so I can't relate.
So guy comes in. They do the old SSP shenanigans. This guy walks behind them, looking dapper as fuck. And then the sun sets. And Juggler has his fucking katana glowing with purple energy, which is, again, badass as fuck.
Yeah. This is why
And,
we need more Juggler.
yep.
He's the edgelord we all need.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe don't deserve, but we all need.
And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to take the darkness from the earth and use that as my weapon. Deep within the earth's crust, there is darkness, and I will channel that to become the edgelord
I don't know. I'm
that we
pretty
all
sure
need.
it's just magma.
If you go
Hot
deep
liquid
enough,
magma.
if you go deep enough, there'll be light because it's fucking molten and hot as fuck.
Fuck.
Again, just great emoting from Juggler, like the way he like starts stomping his feet and then rubbing his head. Like every scene with him is so good this episode.
I'm just saying too, like I would totally watch him in a theater setting. He seems
Yes.
perfect for the stage.
So I did a little research for this episode for a few things because I was curious. So the actor who plays him has mostly, from what I can see on his like on the wiki, he has like a bunch of different credits for various Ultra shows and related things. Um, he also played a character from Super Sentai. He from Kira Major.
How old is the actor who played Juggler?
39 right now. He was 30 or 31 when they recorded Orb.
Okay, so roughly our ages.
Yep. Yeah, so he did 2 episodes of Kamen Rider this year. He was in a
Why? Why is it? Really?
yeah, yeah. He did
Damn it!
1 episode of CSI. Yeah, CSI
You either
Crime
die
Scene
the hero
Talks.
or live long enough to show up on CSI.
Yeah, he was in
I'll be
the
honest right now. I'm gonna go watch that episode.
it's the Japanese CSI.
Oh, that's different then. That's never mind. I take back what I
I was gonna
said.
say I really wanted him to be on the American one.
I mean, I
He
would
was on
fucking watch that
CSI
shit.
Miami.
Oh man, like if we got Juggler
He showed
and
up
CSI Miami, like the amount of Bon Jovi would not be able to handle it.
yeah, no.
Hey,
Uh,
no pause.
He's in like a bunch of other things where he usually just does like 1 episode spots, like 1 or 2
Yeah, he's a
episodes.
character actor, right?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Or like he'll have like a movie role here or there. Um,
I think he steals all the scenes he's in. I really enjoy that actor.
yep. He was also apparently in one of the Parasite animes.
Huh.
Yeah,
That's intriguing.
he's like a semi-successful voice actor too.
I mean, with that voice.
Yep. Other than that,
He does know how to control his emotions. Like honestly, he's listening to him, even though I can't understand his native tongue. Like you can definitely tell what he's trying to say.
Yeah,
even
you
if you
hear the
can't
pain
speak
in his
Japanese.
voice.
Oh yeah, I think he's. If he didn't look the way he looks, because he looks perfectly like the villain.
Yep.
Especially the way that they've costumed him up. He could have played Guy.
No, that's another thing I was actually going to bring up. He was
You had
cast
trivia for us, right?
Yeah, he was cast as Juggler after originally auditioning for Guy. He
I
auditioned
think
for
you might have
Guy.
mentioned that to me before,
Yep.
but I totally.
But then he smiled, and you're like, no. You got to play the villain now.
Yep. They thought he had like a really great range for like playing a villain, so they had him play Juggler instead.
He does have a really great range, and that's the thing. Like, just because you're not the lead doesn't mean you're not the best part of the show. Like, I really enjoy the actor who plays Guy too, but
Yeah.
oh man, come on.
Which is
Yeah,
funny
but Guy
because
looks like the hero.
Yeah, he's got a hero at, like, if you're gonna typecast these two characters, like if you saw the actors that play Guy and Juggler, like they're typecast appropriately.
which is funny because so
And it's not the teeth. I'm
well, no,
not
so I was
saying
gonna
it's the
say
teeth.
Who brought that up? You don't make fun of the man's teeth,
That's
Alex.
what I'm saying.
so I was
God,
going to
that'd be a
say,
dick move to do.
shut up. I was gonna say, so Guy's actor played a villain in one of the Kamen Rider movies,
I
and
feel like he could. I feel like he has the range to play a villain too, like because he's already got the whole, like, what is it, the strong silent type
Mhm.
down.
and when we see this actor who plays uh, when we see the actor who plays Juggler in his other role as Shota Habikura in Zet, which we'll eventually get to, he is the head of the Defense Force
You
in
did
that
tell me this
series.
one. I'm
Yeah,
very excited for that.
I'm actually gonna I'll post a picture of this because I think it's really interesting because like it fits, like it works for it.
I feel like it'll really matter how they costume him.
Uh, I'll show you a picture of it because when you see it, you'll be like, oh yeah, totally, this makes sense. Like they give him a different haircut that works really well.
I like haircuts.
Hmm.
I wish I could get those.
Yeah,
Where'd you post it?
you just have to live with it now.
Oh,
Where'd you post it?
I'm still finding a good picture of him.
Oh,
I
okay.
found one that was like really good, but it was doing a web something or other. It
Oh,
never posts, right?
yeah, the web P or something like that.
Yeah. All right, let me found a good one, and everyone can see our Discord, which has stupid shit in it.
You
oh
actually
God, no!
you
There
actually
you go.
might want to edit that out.
I will. I'll throw something on it.
Wait. Which stupid part? Because I posted some pretty funny stuff.
I mean, honestly, there's nothing like incriminating in any way.
Where did you post it?
I posted it in the Mega Monster chat.
Oh, okay.
Still looks like a villain, but a sharp-dressed villain.
I feel like he looks a lot more heroic because he has the shorter haircut.
Yeah, you're right.
Like it's just he has a different haircut and it changes his fucking look.
Oh, you're talking specifically about him, not attacking those among us that have long hair. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I think that he looks like when he doesn't have like the wild hair and the fucking
I think he looks great,
new
honestly.
weird earring thing, he just looks like a normal
That's
ass
gotta
dude.
have a that's gotta have a name. That jewelry has to have a name. Like,
Yeah, weird earring thing.
Hmm.
it's not a ring and it's not in the traditional. It's not like where, like, I have mine.
It's a piercing for sure.
Yeah,
Is it a piercing? It looks like a cuff or something.
yeah. No, it's just inside the ear that goes out and around.
I mean,
It's a date. You just
I
can't
will
see the
say
inner part.
I think it is sort of a piercing, if only because the actor who plays him has, if you look at his ears, he has multiple like piercings.
Yeah, but I'm not sure that that piece of jewelry conforms to any of his uh existing piercings.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'm not sure that it
Actually,
doesn't either. I'm just saying that if it doesn't anchor at several points, or I don't know whether I'd want it to anchor at fewer points or no points,
Hmm.
because that looks dangerous for your ear health.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. Like with that photo you posted, looking at it now, he looks like he belongs in the movie The Raid.
I could see that.
The raid?
Yes, please look it up. It is phenomenal.
It is a good movie.
The Raid Redemption?
No.
Oh, wait a
No.
minute.
That's the second one.
Yeah, that one's also
I
good
feel
though.
like I feel like I've seen a breakdown of this movie.
Mhm.
What's
Uh,
the premise?
Cops break into Drug Lord Hotel and kill.
yeah, they have to work through it.
Oh yeah, is this the one that has the amazing like one shot
Yes.
fight
Yeah.
scene?
Yep.
Oh okay, yeah, I know about this film.
Yep, it's an amazing movie.
Sure.
Other Juggler trivia. Juggler's designer was the designer for most of the current generation Ultraman suits. So like they usually have a
Hmm.
few designers working for the franchise. This dude specifically made the suits for, one second. He made the suits for Ultraman Zero, Ultraman Belial,
Howdy.
Saga, who
I gotta
is
say they could have done something better with the fingers for
mhm.
Belial.
uh,
He looks better in animation.
he made the Ginga suit.
Oh,
Victory, who you haven't seen, but I like his design. Ultraman X's suit and all of his armors. Orb, all of Orb's forms. Jeed coming up, all of his forms. The Rube siblings. Uh, Taiga, all of the Ultras from that series. Zet, Trigger, Decker, Blazar, and Arc. He's made the base suit at least for every Ultra of the new gen. Just a fun little piece of trivia there. So yeah, now we got 5 more episodes left of this series.
It's so sad.
wow, that feels like it's should be longer, honestly. But we have been like what? This was episode 20.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, no, it goes fast. I mean, after that though, we do have the movie and we have Ultra Fight Orb, which is like a 45-minute special.
Ultra Fight Orb.
Yep.
Hmm.
It introduces not my favorite orb form, but like probably top 3. Yeah. Um, and the movie introduces my least favorite orb form. So
But it's
look
not
forward to that one.
Ganular form because we all
Uh,
know that would be best form.
it would be amazing.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we will call this one. Tune in next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
On the Mega to Ganular podcast.
Yeah.